Christine Brown has just stated it plainly. She hasn't simply forgotten about her spiritual marriage. She's also moved on from the religion and lifestyle that she and her spiritual husband used to share. After almost 2 decades as Kody Brown's partner, the longtime Sister Wives star announced in early November that she was leaving her marriage, which shocked fans at the time. Then, during season 16 of the TLC reality show, these same fans watched as Christine and Kody's marriage fell apart over the course of many months. Kody and Christine had ceased sleeping together by the conclusion of their time together, and Christine stated that she wasn't about to stay in an intimacy-free relationship. Isn't it good for her? The mother of 6 then relocated to Utah, where she grew up, and has stated numerous times that she is really delighted to have done so. Cut to the 23rd of March. Brown flaunted her blonde hair in tight French braids on both sides of her head in a video posted to her Instagram stories page. She then threw some unexpected shade at her previous belief system on TV, asking, "How come some people can do the double French braid and others can't? Obviously, I'm not as talented as my girls. My daughters can do it so well, but what about me?" Christine added, "I just have the appearance of a polygamist. What a pity. I just have the appearance of a polygamist. Is this really a support of polygamy?" Christine talked honestly about no longer being a part of the same church as her ex-husband and ex-Sister Wives during her time on stage at the Sister Wives tell-all show in February. "Kody and I are no longer married. We don't have anything in common." Despite Kody's claims that he will not allow Christine to go through this spiritual process, Christine told anchor Sukanya Krishnan. "The Browns are polygamous Mormons who belong to the Apostolic United Brethren, a Mormon sect. Polygamous ladies are free to leave our faith. They are not enslaved. They may leave if they want to, and if it isn't working, they can leave." Christine took the stage once more. She zeroed in on her continuous religious position at this point. "They'll have to go through the necessary channels and procedures, but they'll eventually be released. I haven't been a member of that church in a long time, and I have left. That's all there is to it." Brown emphasized, "I just think God is okay if I just want to be happy." Last year, Christine remarked on part 2 of the same Sister Wives program as she felt like a basement wife, someone who didn't matter at all. "I chose to be weaker by simply allowing it to happen. I just finished it at the time," she discussed it on air. "Every day of my life, I wake up with a decision to make whether I'm in a similar circumstance. And in the end, I prefer to just be tough and say, no, which would only add to the conflict, or I could simply say, okay, that's okay, which would make things easier. However, I eventually lose myself. I'm the one who has to pay." Christine has, thankfully, discovered herself. And Kody appears to be fine with it, even if he comes across as a jerk while admitting it. "She's free from that yoke of bondage, if you will," Kody stated during the reunion, seemingly acknowledging that polygamy is bad for women. That is correct. Christine Brown, on the other hand, has recognized this. To ensure that you never miss another update, click the subscribe button.